Hey guys, back. Finally, we identified what was the problem, and Dr. Vikram fixed the problem. So I'm just waiting for 2 seconds to add Dr. Vikram. Hey Jay, how are you? Just give me a few seconds, Dr. Vikram. I'm going to add you. I'm so funny. I'm calling you Dr. Vikram. Vicky. A lot of people. Hi, Deepthi. Hi, Swapna. Hi, Satya. Okay, guys, let's join Dr. Vikram. I'm fabulous, Jay. So I'm waiting for. There you go. Hey, Vicky.
Oh,
Hey, Dr.
I
Vikram. Hi. I'm calling
well,
you.
thank
What happened? Why were we not able to go live? Did you update
uh,
your app?
good Lord, you had to bring it up here. I'm not a big fan, and I installed Instagram a while ago and never updated it, so that's why I couldn't get it live. But
It's
thanks for
okay.
pointing that out.
It's okay. No, no, Vicky, it's okay because you've been treating so many patients in the last few months. And there's a curiosity in Hyderabad. I received so many calls asking me, Dr. Vikram, who is this? Who is this good looking, cute doctor? And
Oh God,
and never people have seen a man on my Instagram. Um, and I don't know how many people have to answer this, but anyway, welcome Dr. Vikram, and very family members like us call him Vicky. And say hi to my Instagram friends, family, everybody is joining. So, and
yeah,
Vikram, tell them your specialty in medicine, and you're from Philadelphia. A lot of people in Philadelphia are also joining today. So please go
right.
ahead, Dr. Vikram. Yeah.
Thank you. So, yeah, I'm Vikram Bhatula. I am a medicine physician by background, and I practice in Philadelphia. I've been practicing as a physician for the last 12 years. Um, and of course, the last 1 year made me feel like I've been working for years, but it's been there. And been very fortunate to work with a great team here and have great family and friends. So and thank you, Shri. We got connected to Deepa, which and 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 you just recently survived and battled COVID here. So like
Yes.
in general. So thank
I really wanted you to connect with my Instagram friends and family and people who don't know me also are on my Instagram. Last 16 days, you, in spite of being so busy with so many hospitals to take care and so many COVID patients, every day you make this call to me at 7:30 of India time, and that would be um, 10 o'clock in the morning, and to check on me and what my oxygen, everything basically, as like, as I have one more doctor online from America, and I'm so extremely grateful to you. In spite of you being my close friend and we talk almost every day, but these 15 days, why were you so jittery? I mean, I was wondering, you're a doctor, you treated so many COVID patients, but why were you so jittery when you're talking to me? You was extremely jittery.
you. It's not about being jittery. I that's a good question. So it's more of the whole. I have family in India as well, and so when they're affected, and this thing where there are two aspects to it. You don't need medical treatment from somebody else sitting in a different country that can barely do anything for you or anyone. It's about giving the mental strength and support and courage with whatever was going on, giving a little bit of reassurance to people that reached out to us and that needed it in that hour. That's where it all comes from. So it's very important to make sure that we all understand that anyone can get this and everyone needs support, both medical as well as psychological and mental support. So to make people make you feel comfortable that yes, my health is being looked into, people that are looking out for us. So if there is anything that this pandemic taught us as human beings, I think that's great.
I think, Vikram, you need to take your phone slightly closer because the words are not coming so clear.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Let me try this.
Is there a, let's try. Yeah. This is better?
I can hear you better. Can you hear me better?
Much better. Much better. Ah, you look good with your glasses. You look good with your glasses. You look good with your glasses.
You can't see otherwise.
So I'm extremely happy and extremely grateful and thank you to you, Vicky, because when you speak to a doctor who is like constantly checking everything, you feel so comfortable because it's a very scary time, even for me, a person who is so dynamic. When I was with, I was having COVID, and then I didn't know. I just heard that people keep dying on this disease, and it was very scary. But one thing I realized yesterday when you called me in the evening, did you notice that I was actually? Let's finish talking about COVID because it'll help a lot of people. Okay, then we'll come to the lighter stuff. You asked what's wrong, Shri. I mean, is everything okay? And I said, no, Vicky, I'm feeling very low and I'm feeling sort of depressed. And I don't know why this has been happening last 1 week. I know if anybody sees me with this face and with this makeup, oh, what the hell is she talking? But then, don't go by Instagram looks, or this is just to make you feel better, I get ready. And to make me feel better, I get ready. But then this COVID, one thing I realized is you actually get depressed, you actually feel low, you feel isolated, you feel restless. Why is this? Can you explain to me? And maybe it'll help somebody else.
No, absolutely. Can you hear me okay now? I got the
Yes,
AirPods.
yes.
Is it better? Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
We as human beings are social beings to begin with. I understand the younger kids are more living in digital world, but still we're social beings. It's extremely, this is not easy. This is once in a lifetime pandemic. Hopefully we'll never see ever again, because none of us have ever dreamt that this would happen. All these social ties, all the gatherings, anything that we normally do, it's not there, it's vanished. And it would be, in a way, foolish of us if we think that it's going to go back to normal, because the new normal is going to be different. We all have to figure out what that new norm is going to be. Locking ourselves in houses, like for 14 days, for example, and even after 14 days, what now? What next? There's nowhere to go. People are not in a place where they would want to mingle with others right away, which is good. But at the same time, that does have a huge impact on your mental status. My sister is a child psychiatrist, and I've been talking to her about this. And she had seen several patients, not only just as friends or family, even in her regular practice. Kids that have been high achievers, kids that are academically and in life very successful kids are failing. And I'm not talking about grades. They're failing in life. They're slowing down. So it is very common. None of us, we are not an exception. No one is an exception for this anxiety, or even to get, it's the wrong word, but even to go crazy and not really, because we don't have anything to look forward to. So it's very important for us to take the next step, start talking about it. It's okay. Having mental anxiety or depression is same as someone is going through. Address it, talk to your people, or get professional help. It's okay. So the biggest factor is the acknowledgement. We don't acknowledge that there's a problem, and we try to brush things off as human beings that are not clearly visible, because mental issues are not visible. And particularly Indians being one, I can say that we are very good at sweeping things under the rug. Like, yeah, let's not talk about it.
No, we just portray everything is perfect, everything is rosy and beautiful. But then, I really wanted this because it's happening to me right now. people are thinking, oh, she's very dynamic and nothing can happen to me. But then it's wrong. I'm actually going through this sort of thing past 4 5 days. I don't know why. I mean,
You know what? I'm very glad that you're being open about it because we all should speak about it. We all should. I bet with your friends, your family, whoever is following you, it's good for people to know that it's impacting you, it's impacting me, it's impacting because I never ever thought I would be anxious or kind of sad last year because in America things are slowing down a little bit by
yeah, I
God's
know.
grace, and we are able to see our family members get to spend time. I haven't seen my niece and nephew for 6 months almost straight. That's the first time ever I've not seen them.
Yeah,
It
yeah, I
made
know
me
that.
sad. So we should talk about it. We should acknowledge it, talk to each other, and talk to family, talk to friends. So that is very important. And I commend you for coming out and saying it with the position that you're in, with the place that you're in. That helps people.
Yeah, but how do you cope with this? We don't have sort of a helplines. I mean, you were mentioning to me that in America you have these sort of helplines, and in India we don't have this sort of thing. We just talk to friends. You know, so many people call me and they keep talking to me, so I feel so good. And at least you feel at least we have FaceTime now, so we can diffuse this sort of thing. But then there's nothing called helpline like how you were mentioning in America. Can you tell me about that?
Absolutely. You know what? Uh, Human race is so beautiful. We try to find ways where we don't have anywhere to go. Uh, Being raised in India when I was little, and it's beautiful to see the network of people that we have. We have a very strong. Every family has a very strong network. So
Absolutely.
there are different ways to do it. One is this is the time for families to bond. Like, I'm not saying physically get together, but the digital world is helping us. As you said, we can FaceTime. I know friends that do like every Saturday evening, they have a Zoom party. So everyone gets on the Zoom and they all get together. And and at least here, I bet even in India, they have these cocktail kits that they deliver home, and people start. I'm not encouraging anyone to drink. Please do not take that. But just saying, yeah, there are ways to do it. And the second thing is, um, we all have some passions in life that we wanted to pursue when we were little.
Yep.
Most of us have at
Yep.
least. And this is a secret, I'm letting it out. I wanted to be a singer when I was a kid. And trust me, you don't ever want to listen to me sing. That's the last thing you want to know. But this
Tonight,
is the
tonight you're
time.
singing.
No thanks. So this is the time where you can pick a passion that you had when you were a child and work on it because everything is available online. Just get
Makes
online.
sense.
You might want to learn a language. This is the
Makes sense.
time for you to do that. And even doing yoga and meditation, YouTube has a zillion free videos. It doesn't matter where you are. Just do half an hour of yoga or meditation a day, which will help you a lot. So
Yoga,
there are
I didn't
many
start,
ways.
Vicky, but
Mhm.
people are saying that, sorry to interrupt you, but this is a very important thing you raised. They're saying not to exercise for 1 2 months, and then meditation. Yes, I'm doing it every day because I do meditation. It's a part of my life, and that's the process I follow every morning. But I don't know
Mhm.
about yoga or exercise. Is it safe to do?
So you mean post-COVID yoga or exercise? Is
Yeah,
that what you're
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
If somebody gets COVID, yoga and meditation are basically breathing exercises, which is good for you. That's absolutely not wrong. Coming to physical exercise, don't start it for today and then go crazy on that. It's
yeah.
always good to start slow. It's always good to start slow and keep going. There is no right or wrong time to begin with, but listen to your body. If you are um, if you're able to do something, just do it. And if your body is saying, you know what, I'm way too tired, slow down, then absolutely slow down. Don't do anything when you're acutely sick. Get over your sickness,
Yeah.
follow the doctor's instructions, and then start slow and keep going. Um, there is no evidence to say not to work out. So exercise is good. It will exhaust you physically and it will mentally make you feel better for the day. Let it be just walking on your terrace or in your backyard, on your front yard, wherever you
Absolutely.
have. Right.
Oh, somebody is saying I have a question, Dr. Vikram Garu. That is Shweta, I think, one of my friends. Why don't you type in Shweta and we will continue that conversation? So, what else next? I'm looking forward. Are you coming in June to India as planned?
We thought of coming, but the whole family, we wanted to come, but
Yeah, I know that. Yeah,
with
yeah.
the pandemic and everything that's going on, we are holding it for now. Hopefully,
Oh,
the first and foremost thing is, hopefully things will get better in India. People will get safer. The get-togethers and vacations come after that. So we are holding it.
how is it in America, Vicky, compared to like before? It was like scary to even to think about New York, or everything has calmed down much better. How did I mean? You guys did a great job. I saw you, Vicky. Whenever I was trying to reach you, either you're in emergency ward or ICUs, or like it was crazy time. I didn't get much time to talk to you. Also, usually we talk almost every alternate day, and
Yeah, it was a very rough 1 year for all of us, and I work with the best nurses, the best doctors and colleagues that I can ask for, which has been a blessing. Coming to how the situation is right now, in majority of the states, I live in Philadelphia, I work in Jersey, I also oversee hospitals in Northeast. Things are improving. So the patients that are being admitted with any severe problems are the ones that did not receive vaccine yet. But the patients
sorry.
that have received vaccine, it's all right. The patients that have received vaccine are much better. I mean, a vaccine doesn't mean that you will not get infected. It just means that it will not impact you to the point that it will deteriorate your health. So the cases that I've seen so far are the ones that did not get vaccinated. And there was one patient that we have seen that got the vaccine, but was literally 2 days after the vaccine, which means the vaccine did not take its effect yet. So vaccination piece and the way it has been administered and people are taking it has made an impact. There are some states in the country where we are seeing a little surge still on the higher side because of the spring break, beachgoers, and people that don't want to take vaccine or don't believe in vaccines and things like that. So,
Vicky, very
uh,
funny when I sorry. Go ahead.
no, no, please go ahead. Yeah.
You know what happened when I took vaccine and next day, you know that I had fever and you were saying maybe it's because of the vaccine. Let's wait and watch. And then the second day I was with COVID positive, and people, some of the Hyderabad women, great women of Hyderabad, mentioned that she took vaccine and she got COVID. I mean, I know in previous talk with Jwala also I mentioned this, but I think vaccine saved my life, and vaccine really helped me, and that is what you also confirmed to me, right?
Right. Vaccines do not um, make you get COVID, or they don't get you infected. No, that's not how it works. It is just developing the immune system in your body. If you get COVID, you're able to fight it. And the other portion to vaccine is once you get the vaccine, the even if you get infected, the virus is not strong enough that it can be spread to others and cause that much of infection in them. So one thing we have to keep in mind is it's not just about me. My grandmother is close to 90.
I know,
She
I know.
claims, yeah, she claims she's 95, but I think she's actually 90, but that's fine. So she doesn't want to take the vaccine. And if I don't get a vaccine, and if I get COVID, God forbid, and if I'm okay, I mean, I'll be okay because I'm relatively healthy. Hopefully, I'll be okay. But if I give it to her, then that's going to be a disaster. So this is to protect your loved ones. Maybe you don't have a grandmother, but others have grandmothers and other people with illnesses, diabetes or high blood
Yeah.
pressure or overweight. All these things will play a major role. So please protect yourself to protect others that are vulnerable more than you. So, because I've seen many people say, "Oh, I got flu every year. I'm good. I don't care. I get COVID. I'll be sick for 2 days. I'll be fine." That's not the
I
concept.
know,
We
I
just
know,
need to
I
change the
know.
mindset. Right, right. And with vaccine, when somebody gets vaccine, it's typically 2 weeks after the second
Sorry.
dose that you get. Yeah. So
Hmm.
your immunity response goes up with each dose. The first time. The first time you take a
Sorry.
dose, you get, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. It's just a dry
Yeah, the
cough. I don't
first,
know. Like I'm cleared. I'm
right,
cleared.
right. The first dose you get it, you wait for 1 week to get, or 2 weeks at least, for the antibodies to develop and have a little bit of um, um, resistance to develop. It depends on the percentage, depending on what vaccine you're taking. And
Yeah.
after the second vaccine that you get, you have to wait for the second dose. You have to wait for 2 weeks. That's when you get the expected immunity and resistance that you can develop to this. So, I mean, the vaccines here have a little higher percentage, vaccines there have a little lower percentage, but still all significant. And several studies across have shown that that any vaccine is good. Like it decreases your chances of getting severely infected significantly. So that's where we are.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
good. We have done, I think we touched everything, whatever questions I got today from a lot of people on Instagram messaging me, can you ask these sort of questions? And I think I covered most of them. And it's my personal questions also I've cleared. What else, Vikram?
One thing that I wanted to say is wear a mask. Wear a mask. Even if you're vaccinated, when you're in
I
public
am.
places, please,
I
yeah,
am.
I mean, everybody should.
No more playing with my
Uh,
life. No more playing with my life. No more breaking protocols. I've decided that myself, and I'm going to wear a mask, and I'm going to be safe and keep others safe too. Yeah, for sure.
that's what
What
it is.
else?
On a lighter note, um, how is Hyderabad summer? Because it's pretty brutal there, yeah. It
It's
gets too hot.
hot. It's very hot, but very, very hot. And I'm missing, the value. I know every summer I'm off to south of France. And last 4 years I've been
Okay.
in south of France. And then I hate it when you send me this beautiful spring picture of your
Yeah,
walking
spring
down the
is.
street that in Philadelphia, and it's this beautiful purple flowers, and the weather was so good. And but then it's okay, I want to stay here. And anyway, there's no option to go out anywhere right now. So just watching Netflix movies and planning to
See
planning.
that's right. Those spring pictures are as deceiving as Instagram because it's like raining pollen. The allergies are killing everyone. So
Yes,
it's pretty deceiving. It's beautiful, but very deceiving. So it's great.
very good.
But the
So
weather
so
is getting
so
better here.
so did you get time to watch my movie on Amazon Prime?
Oh yeah, after you mentioned that, I did watch it. It's very progressive and very it's a beautiful movie, and of course the costumes are all out of this world, and you did a great job as an actor. I think you should do more movies, and
Yep.
uh, uh, we should be seeing you more
So that's
on
why
on
that's
screen.
why I keep telling you, instead of 21 hospitals, why don't you work in 41 hospitals? Because you're a single doctor and you don't have a family, and I'm your family, and you can produce a
Whoa, whoa,
movie.
whoa, whoa! Wait! Take many steps back.
What did I say? What did I say?
I, I have a family.
I didn't mean that. I
Pretty
didn't mean
big.
I didn't mean mom and dad.
I
I
got,
didn't mean your sister. I didn't mean your brother. I said you're a single doctor. A single doctor.
no, there are
Because
two.
a lot of
There
my
besides.
friends, Vikram, you have to let me
Uh,
speak here. A lot of my friends messaged me the minute I posted, and a lot of people said, "Who is this? Who is this Dr. Vikram from Philadelphia?" And rolling eyes. So I
that's
don't know.
hilarious.
I don't know.
Uh,
That's really
well,
hilarious. I know.
thank
I
you.
don't know. I had to answer so many people today because I think it looks like they own me and I should not talk. So I don't know. I mean, it was
That's
very
sweet.
funny. I had
That's
to keep. Oh my God! A lot of hearts are coming. Yeah. Why are we both blushing?
that's
No.
hilarious. That's
And
hilarious.
I
So.
know this coffee. I know this coffee. This is when you call me in the morning before you enter the hospital. I know you pick up this amazing coffee around the corner, and and that's what I'm connecting with, that coffee right now. So
My mom used to be the woman in my life, and now I have two. My older niece Lekha and my younger niece Dia. That they both control my life with two hands. So I'm all set for life. Oh, so, so overall, what's your take on the perception uh, of COVID in India for a common person? Like, are they willing to, and are they looking into? Do they get the gravity of the situation?
I don't think so yet. If the other day, I mean, I just didn't go out, but I wanted to see the roads, so I was feeling very low. So I took my driver and went for a drive, and I saw people, they're not even wearing masks, they're not understanding. And just today, I received a call from my Iraqi brother, and I heard that three of his family members who were 31 years actually died of COVID. And it is a very
Wow.
serious situation. Even hospital beds are so difficult. Even the influential people are not getting beds and oxygen, the problem. And it's a mass. Like India is huge, 130 crore people population we are, and it's very, 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 very bad. And I don't want to comment on the government, but yes, government should have taken care of this problem and should have seen this problem is going to come the second wave. And well, I think it failed. And I'm sad to say that, because I am pro BJP, and I believe in the ideologies, but they have failed. They've failed. And elections, if you see Bengal elections or Tamil Nadu elections and the Assam elections, even Telangana for that matter, they took out rallies, which I don't appreciate, because human life is important. And I think humanity has gone. I mean, it's sad. I don't know what else to say, because I don't want to be diplomatic, but at the same time, human life matters. They should have taken care, and it's very bad, Vicky. It's very bad in India. It's very sad, very bad. The rich will, some of our rich people in Hyderabad also took their private jets and gone off to Switzerland or America or London, but then that's like maybe 1% of our Indians. But it's very sad state. It's very sad.
Right. I get I mean, it's very interesting that you mentioned that the humanitarian aspect of life is gone, or uh, and I completely get it, because people are not only anxious with what's happening, but even for people that want to do or want to be social, they're just scared to do so.
Can I
They're
quickly
scared to
ask this
help.
question? Sorry to
Hmm.
interrupt you. Why
Hmm.
are younger generation like 31, 29 years, 27 years are having heart attack, Vicky? I mean, I need this clarity in my head myself. Why?
Right. You raised a very good point. If it
No, it's
is
very
related to,
important, because I was shocked
right,
today.
right. If it is related to the severe conditions or the deaths that are related to COVID-19, if that is that, there are higher risk factors. Some subset of people are getting them. If you have certain medical conditions, like let it be diabetes or any autoimmune disease, or even high blood pressure that's not controlled, breathing problems, asthmas, bronchitis, etc. Keeping that aside, the overall lifestyle has changed significantly. People, even older people, the ones that were seeing doctors on a regular basis, they're not seeing doctors. Even the younger people, their overall um, uh, activity levels have gone down. We have been eating bad for the past 1.5 years, and there's something called, what is it? COVID 15. Like everyone gained
90.
15 pounds, and no, everyone gained 15 pounds during COVID time. So that's called,
Oh,
there's some little lingo for
yeah,
that
yeah, yeah,
kids
yeah.
use.
They're putting.
Um,
I lost weight
so
in COVID, but
right, but during the pandemic, when people were staying home, not
they
having
put
much
on weight.
activity to
Yeah, they
do,
put on a lot of weight.
they've
Yeah.
gained weight. Right, and if you have risk factors like I do, I have pretty strong for heart
Sorry. Yeah.
disease. It runs in my family. Yeah, it runs in my family. So we got to be extra careful. So people that are letting things go are getting it, and mental stress plays a huge role in having these heart attacks. And COVID itself is, as we all know, it causes blood clots. It causes clots in the lungs where people pass from that. People get strokes. So that
Oh,
could be contributing to that, right?
but
That's
why?
why.
I'm. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm having this anxiety. That's why I'm asking you. But in last 3 days, there's so many younger generation. I mean, I don't know why they're recovering. Then this is happening. I'm not understanding that. It's a bit scary for me. Even like I don't doctors. I mean, I really took your time, Vicky, today because there's so many questions that, and I know you're like family, so I'm taking this liberty. I know you are wearing your fig dress, figs, doctor's dress, and I know you have heavy schedule. But this few
Right.
things, just another 10 minutes we'll spend. Why this is happening after recovering? What's going wrong? Why are they dying?
So the recovery phase is where you see a trend of getting better and then getting worse. Variants are also playing a major role. Any virus that comes out, they change. That's all mutation, right? Every
Yeah,
virus, let it be flu,
yeah,
let it be anything. Um, um, the variants also depends on the conditions that we are in. Like there is a South African variant, there is Indian variant now. Typically there's one mutation. Now they're saying there's a double mutant, triple mutant. So that means
yeah, yeah,
instead of
yeah,
having just one change, there are like two or three changes,
yeah,
which is, some of them are just they just spread easily, and some of them hit you hard, and some of them spread
yeah,
easily and hit you hard. So I think that's what's happening in India, where it's very, very contagious and also
yeah.
very severe with what's being caused. So that could be the reason why people are getting affected more. So to avoid this, I'm going back again. What typically we recommend is, please make sure that you eat healthy. Don't starve yourself, but
Yeah.
eat healthy. Try to
You've been
avoid
stressing
simple
on this.
sugars.
Don't diet, Shri. Don't diet. Eat good food. You've been stressing on that with me.
Right. So eat good carbs. Like not all carbs are bad. Eat brown rice. Limit rice, but eat brown rice. Eat protein. Eat vegetables. And at the same time, make sure you take some supplements. Um, uh, get vitamin C, vitamin D, and zinc on daily basis. That'll just boost your immune response to prevent these infections
Yeah.
when you get them. So that's extremely important.
I don't know. It was very
Yeah.
scary today. Somebody called me and said that their nephew died and he was only 33 years old, recovered from COVID after 12 days. So that
Right.
really shook my system. Yeah.
Yeah, that's sad. And we did see some cases here as well earlier during the pandemic where we have lost some younger people, which is heartbreaking.
Yeah. But America's been doing well now, I think so.
It's getting better, and we could do much better, and we will do better. And hopefully, the same thing happens throughout the world, and particularly India. That's really burning right now. So yeah.
Thank you,
So
Vikram. Thank you,
yeah,
Vicky. What else? Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Ask me.
No, I hope this is helpful for people just in general, and I want to thank you for taking the initiative, because it's not easy to come out and say, be vulnerable with what's happening in your life, and reflecting that onto people and making sure that they understand what this is, because
I
it
want to say, yeah, sorry. What did you say again?
yeah, again, I want to insist there is no exception. Nobody
Yeah.
is an exception to this. If I'm careless, I'm gonna get it. If you're careless, you're gonna get it.
Absolutely. That's what
And
that's what happened
and
with me. That's what happened with me. Yeah.
no, and you don't have to be careless. If somebody
Yeah.
else is careless, then you can get it as
Yeah.
well. So let's try to
Absolutely.
educate people around us to do what is right. So
Yeah.
you were
And
saying something, I'm sorry.
yeah, the couple of people who WhatsApp messaged me on Instagram from Philadelphia. And you know what my first thought? Now we go on a lighter note for 2 minutes and you're going. I know the patient's waiting for you. And Philadelphia, I said, wow, are you from Philadelphia? They said, it'll be so excited. We're going to watch this. And guess why I was excited?
For Puri, that you, me, and Deepa were talking about.
Dr. Vicky, I know one day you called me and told me that, Shreya, I feel like eating puri and curry. And, I'm like, you never talk about food. You're such a, you take care of your health and physical body, exercise and all that. So I said, do you live in Philadelphia? You know why? Because call Dr. Vikram for breakfast and serve him puri. You'll have a doctor online always. You'll have doctor online. So, you know, I hope whoever in Philadelphia is seeing this session, please WhatsApp Dr. Vikram and call him for breakfast, because I really want to serve him puri.
No,
So,
it's ironic that I'm saying. So for people that don't know what puri is, this is like this deep fried
Indian.
dough that comes out of that literally you take it. It's the worst thing that you can put in your mouth, but it's the most delicious thing as well.
A lot of people, Vikram, has been messaging me. That's why I'm keeping looking. That beautiful session, good session. We got a lot of information, and I'm extremely happy we did this, and we didn't talk about anything much deviating from the topic, because my mental health condition, I need to talk, because I felt that, and you answered to me also yesterday, and then we took out this time to also have this session, and I'm happy.
Yeah. No, thank you so much for giving this platform, and thanks for what you're doing. And goodbye, all. Take care.
Bye, Vicky.
Right. Bye.